Good evening, everyone. I'm Joe Vigil. We are hoping to have a live report from the Bird Creek area on that bear mauling. But first of all, we want to tell you about what someone saw up there this morning. Absolutely horrifying sight for Anchorage Assemblyman John Weddleton. Now, he found the boy and came face to face with what may have been the bear that killed the teenager. Now, he told me on the phone tonight he and others were looking for the teen and yelling his name. Weddleton says a bear rushed out of the bushes. They lost sight of it, and not long after that, Weddleton found the boy off the trail with a bear standing about 5 feet from the teen and about 10 feet from Weddleton. And that's when the animal and Weddleton locked eyes.
Looking at me, looking at him, and I'm backing up, yelling, whoa, bear, with my bear spray pointed at him. And it's not a place that you want to be. And it seemed clear to me that there was no reason for another casualty.
Now, Weddleton got away, and he warned others nearby about what he had found and called 911. He said he had to sit on a ledge for quite a while, a safe place from the bear, before rescuers arrived. Weddleton says he was thinking about the boy's family.
Yeah, that was tough, but I held it together. I just I said, I'm not going to cry till I see his mom, and that's what I did.
So you did talk to his mom?
I did. I got to the bottom, and someone gave me a ride, so she was at the other parking lot, and we shared some tears.
All right, now Weddleton says he met up with the bear near the boy's body. When he did, it was clear to him that the teenager was deceased. And right now we want to head back out to the Bird Creek area. Lauren Maxwell is live with more on what we know. Lauren.
Joe, this is a tragedy by any stretch of the imagination. I'm told in the 29 years that this race has been run, nothing like this has ever happened before. This is what we know. The young man was running in the juniors division. He took off with the rest of the pack a little bit after 10 this morning. He got halfway up the mountain, which is where the juniors end, and was on his way back down when somehow he got lost and he got off the trail. Now, heartbreakingly enough, he had a cell phone. He was able to call his brother, his younger brother, who was also running in the race. And he told him that a bear was attacking him, and apparently the brother basically had to hear what was going on. You just heard from John Weddleton. I'm told that a number of volunteers, the brother came back down and alerted people, went up to go look for the boy, look for the bear. They were able to use a ping on his cell phone to actually locate where he was. It took them a little while to find them, and eventually they did.
Somewhere around 2:30 we got word that they had eyes on the bear. Maybe it was a little bit later than that, just before 3. They had eyes on the bear. The bear was guarding the body, and basically we had one runner that had made it close enough to see that he told the other runners that were there to not advance any further. It didn't look good.
Yeah, and the boy was, of course, dead at the scene. I'm told that it was in kind of a rugged area about 10 minutes off the trail. They were able to get a National Guard helicopter in there with 2 parajumpers who came in, were able to recover the body and bring it back to Anchorage. Joe?
Lauren, any idea if the boy had bear spray?
The boy, from what I'm told, did not have bear spray. However, there were a couple of officials that did on the trail. I also wanted to mention that one of the park rangers that went looking for them actually was able to shoot the bear. The bear got away and ran off. Right now, we don't know if it's dead or alive, but Fish and Game does plan to be out here tomorrow morning to look for it. Also wanted to mention that the Bird Ridge Trail and the 2 Bird Ridge parking lots are both closed at this hour.
All right, terrible story, Lauren. Thank you very much. Live in the Bird Creek area tonight. If you are just tuning in tonight, a 16-year-old boy is dead after he was mauled by a black bear during a mountain race. It took place this morning on Bird Ridge, just south of Anchorage. It's where we find KTVA 11's Lauren Maxwell. Lauren.
Yeah, just such a tragedy, Joe. It's hard to really wrap your head around this. This race has been run for 29 years. Never, ever has there been an incident like this. This is what we know. The young man was running in the juniors division. He took off with the rest of the pack right about 10 o'clock this morning. He'd made it up to the halfway point, which is where the juniors stopped, turned around, and was on his way back when something happened. Basically, he got lost.
He apparently got off trail and was able to establish cell phone contact with one of his brothers. While he was speaking to his brother, he said there's a bear, and from the sounds on the phone, it appeared that an attack had taken place, was taking place right then.
Yeah.
Can you even imagine that? So the younger brother was pretty close to the parking lot. He was able to run down, get help. A number of volunteers, other runners went up, including the boy's mother. It took them over an hour to locate the bear and, unfortunately, the body. They used pings from the boy's cell phone. They found him, the bear, the cell phone about 10 minutes off the trail. Now, I'm told that the area was pretty rugged and it was difficult to get back in there, so they actually called a National Guard helicopter that came in with a couple of parajumpers. They were able to recover the body and bring it back to Anchorage. Joe?